I am strong, I am brave, I am kind, I am worthy. Beret Dreams. Hi there, friends. I'm Crystal, your host here on Beret Tales. I'm so glad you made it. Today, we have someone very special joining us, my good friend George. Let's give him a big, bright beret welcome. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi, George.
Hey, guys. Whoa, that was awesome. Thanks, Crystal. And thanks for the big hello. I brought my dad along with me and we're super pumped to be here on Beret Tales. This is going to be so cool.
I know. We are super excited to have you guys here too. All right, let's dive in. First things first, tell us a little bit about yourself. We know your name is George, but who are you? Where are you from? And what brings you to the Beret studio here today?
Well, like you said, I'm George Bridgetower. I'm 10 years old and I play the violin.
Woohoo!
Like, a lot.
Cool.
Ha. I was born a long time ago and grew up right here in London, but somehow I'm here now with all of you.
Oh!
I came to the Beret studio today because I'm part of Beret's freshman class, the very first group of stories in the Echoes of Excellence collection. And I've got a tale to tell.
Well, all right. I hear that. There's a lot to unpack here. First of all, you said you play the violin a lot. That's amazing. How old were you when you started?
I was 7 years old when I started. I used to get lessons from the renowned composer Joseph Haydn when we used to live in Austria. Fun fact, Haydn used to work for Prince Esterhazy, which was pretty cool, so I'm pretty proud of that achievement.
And for our listeners out there, we're in for a special treat. George brought some of his music for us to hear. But first, let me introduce you all to our sound engineer, Emily. Can you say hi, Emily?
Hi there, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks, Emily. All right, I think, George, that we have something special. Let's play one of your songs. I think you called it Henry?
That's right, it's called Henry, a ballad.
Cool. Go ahead, Emily. Let's hear it.
Coming right up, the soundtrack of you.
Wow, I'm just blown away. That was so good. Listeners, did you hear that? That was George. He made that. Oh my goodness, I just can't believe it. Emily, can we hear just like a few more seconds of that? I'm literally speechless.
Yes, of course. It really is so good.
Thanks, Crystal. That means a lot. Henry is one of my favourite pieces to play. It's got a lot of heart, you know. I always feel like I'm telling a story when I play it.
And what story is that?
Well, it's kind of a love story. Not the mushy kind. But like big feelings. I imagine someone who's really brave with their heart. So I dedicated it to Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales. It just felt right. Like the music had a little extra heart that way.
Wow, George, it's an absolute honor to have you in our studio here today so we can all remember who you are. It's clear you know your strength, you know your worth, and you're an absolute prodigy. We're so proud of you. Bravo. Alrighty, friends, we're going to switch gears for a minute because it's now time for a pop quiz. See you for more fun after the break.
Alright, I've got a pop quiz for you. Let's see who's been paying attention. Can you remember where I said I grew up? Was it A, Rome, B, London, C, Chicago, or D, Paris? Think you got it? B, London. Woohoo! Great job, Now follow me. Crystal, can you help me tell our listeners what I shared with you about London?
Yeah, of course. First up, did you know London is in a country called the United Kingdom? It's made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. And London? It's the capital. A super busy city full of history, music, and style. Stop number 2. Get ready to hear the chimes of Big Ben. It's a giant clock tower, and when it rings, everyone knows what time it is. It's one of the most famous landmarks in the world. And last but not least, we'd visit Buckingham Palace. That's where the king and queen live when they're in town. It's big, beautiful, and if you're lucky, you might even see the royal guards marching out front. All right, friends, we're back. Did you figure out the quiz? Let's see if you got it right. George grew up in London. If you said B, give yourself a big round of applause. Now, George, before we go, there's one more thing I have to ask. Here on Beret Tales, we always like to hear about something a little magical. So tell us, has anything ever happened to you that felt really special? Something you'll never forget?
Ooh, yeah, I've got one. It's actually about my best friend, Ludwig. You wouldn't believe the adventure we had. It was so cool, it almost didn't feel real. I still think about it all the time. Want to hear the story?
Wait, Ludwig? Like Ludwig Beethoven? That's your best friend? No way. That's amazing. Yes, we absolutely want to hear this story. We need to. Take it away, George.
Hi, I'm George. Just a kid from St. Paul, Minnesota, and I'm on my way to hang out with my best friend, Ludwig. His house is pretty cool, full of old books and treasures that are totally ancient.
Hey bro, oh my god, I'm so happy you're finally here. Come check this out. My gran told me about this book from like my great-great-great-grandfather or something.
Look, it says Ludwig Beethoven right there. Oh.
Yes! I can't believe it!
Ooh. Wow.
George! Are you seeing this? So cool, right? George! Are you seeing this? So cool, right?
And it was pretty cool. I was blown away and really had no words to describe what had happened. We were literally transported through time, through a portal, from his book to the past. We were right there, 1803 in Vienna, Austria. Your book brought us to the page we were reading about Vienna. I think I saw where we can find your granddad. Let's go this way.
Now, George, you were in the middle of telling us this crazy story about your best friend, Beethoven. But before you continue, don't think we didn't catch that Easter egg shout out to St. Paul, Minnesota. For those of you that didn't know, that's where Beret Publishing was born. Thanks so much for that. It was very cool.
Yes, of course. When we were recording, Ludwig and I wondered if anyone would catch it. Honestly, I'm just so grateful to be here and have a chance to share my story with all of you. And of course, reintroduce a bit of good music too.
Yes, and speaking of, if you didn't catch it before, his music is incredible. Like, you guys, you have to run it back. We may even play it here again. We'll have Emily pull it back up for us here in just a bit. But George, you are so incredibly talented. We're just honestly blown away.
And if I can just say something to our listeners out there today, wherever you are in the world, whoever you are in the world, you can do amazing things too. You are brilliant, you have a gift. Don't wait for anyone to give you permission to be great, because you already are. I believe in you, and never forget to believe in yourself. Be positive and do great things to heal the world. Follow your heart and be the best version of you. We all need you.
Okay, you guys. I am trying to keep it together here in the booth. Henry, I don't know what happens to some of us over time, but it's always a good reminder to believe in ourselves. You rock!
Thanks, Emily. I appreciate you, and the whole Beret family.
All right, so let's recap. You and your best friend, Ludwig Beethoven, found a book that had stories about his granddad, Beethoven. And somehow it magically took you guys through a portal to the past? In Vienna, like in the 1800s?
You got it. It's a crazy story. I know. Here we go.
Wow. Okay. So what happened next? Did you guys actually find him?
Oh yeah, we found him. The villagers helped us find our way, and he was awesome.
Ludwig, George, you finally made it. I'm sure you both have so many questions, so let's hurry along. Much to do. Much to do. Oh yes. And welcome to Vienna.
We went on to tell him about Ludwig's old book that brought us back in time, and we really didn't understand how or why we were there. It was super hard to explain, but he was pretty cool about it.
I don't know what cool means, but I can deduce that it is a splendid occasion indeed. I must tell you, I too have a best friend named George, and he lives right here in Vienna. In fact, he's one of the greatest composers to ever live. You made it at a perfect time. I debut an honorable dedication to him today. He is going to be so surprised. I shall call it Sonate für Klavier und Violine, with special dedication to none other than my good friend George Bridgetower.
Coming right up. The soundtrack of you.
Wait. We have to rewind that back for just a second. Did you just tell us that Beethoven wrote a special dedication for you, George Bridgetower?
Yes, there was a time that he did. Ludwig and I learned that we were great friends back then. We'd honoured each other's gifts. And he'd wrote a special dedication in my honour that we'd premiered in Vienna. Our lives changed forever after that. After the performance at the theatre on De Ville, we were teleported back home to Ludwig's attic. We were both super grateful for the experience to learn about our connected history.
George, that was incredible. I mean, wow. To think you and Ludwig shared that kind of history. It's like stepping into a music book and finding a secret chapter no one knew was there. I feel like I just time traveled through a friendship. All aboard Best Friend Station. Okay, your story gave me chills. Do you always have that kind of magic around you?
Psh, I mean, probably. Magical stuff just kind of follows me around. Like, yesterday, I found a cookie in my violin case. It was still warm. No clue where it came from. But hey, snack time.
We love snack time.
But you know what's even cooler than the story? Ludwig's actually here. I brought him with me.
Let's give it up for the best friend, Ludwig Beethoven. Say hi, Ludwig.
Hi, world.
Thanks so much for being here for George's big day at the Beret studio. Ludwig, it's so cool to meet you. You and George, your friendship goes way back, like hundreds of years back. And right here, right now, just like him. And that's kind of magical, don't you think?
Thanks, Crystal. Honestly, I'm just here to cheer on my best friend. George is the real star today. He's got music in his heart, and I wouldn't miss this for the world.
That's what friendship sounds like, folks. George, we are so glad you shared your story and your music with us today. And Ludwig, thank you for stopping by and showing us what real support looks like. All right, friends, stick around because before we go, we've got one last little note to send you off with. It's time for our Beret Time Capsule, a message from George to you, to carry with you wherever you go.
Okay, here's what I'd put in the Beret Time Capsule. Never be afraid to share your song, even if it's different, even if it's small, because your voice matters, and when you play from the heart, someone out there will hear it.
What a day here on Beret Tales. George, thank you for sharing your story, your heart, and your music with us. And to you, our wonderful listeners, remember this. Don't be afraid to create something today. Write a song, draw a picture, tell a story. Whatever it is, let it come from you. Because just like George said, when you create from the heart, someone out there will hear it. And guess what? The magic's just getting started. Next time on Beret Tales, a trailblazing composer steps into the spotlight. Her name, you'll find out soon. But let's just say she changed everything. Now, stick around. We've got some very funny outtakes coming your way.
Oh yeah, and ask your parents to check out www.beretpublishing.com and pick up my book, Bridgetower's Song, music buttons, braille, and a story about my big day. Be sure to check it out.
I can't believe I'm finally here. I'm so excited. Wait, is my mic on? Join our Beret family and subscribe for more magic.